Hi everyone, I'm Danielle and today's day 42 of my 100-day video blog. Thank you for being here with me. It's pretty late in the evening, probably around 9 o'clock, and had a really long, busy day at work, and I'm recovering from a really vicious head cold that had me laid out for the past day and a half. But luckily I have a swift recovery and I'm feeling a lot better. And I think after a good night's sleep, I should be good as new tomorrow. In addition to a great day back at work, I had a number of different coaching calls and conversations with personal friends who all are facing a number of pretty significant life challenges. And I think it's really important to address what's real in life, and so much of society today, in today's day and age, of what is smoke and mirrors and what is fake and what is an unrealistic air of expectancy or entitlement or blowing up beliefs, a belief system, thinking like things should have turned out a certain way, and then facing disappointment when things didn't turn out that way. The shirt that I'm wearing today is Johnny Cash, Man in Black, and I just posted the link of the YouTube video of it. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Looking up the song, it's a great song. And Johnny Cash is known kind of as like a rebel and very outspoken, and he's someone that I relate a lot to. But Man in Black, the song sings about how he will continue to wear black to be the voice and representation of those who don't have a strong enough voice, or who are underrepresented, or who might not have the strength to speak on their own behalf. And as long as there's injustice in the world, or imbalance, or things happening societally that are not transparent or in the light or just, he's going to serve as the voice on their behalf. And I really relate a lot to that persona and to that message. I've felt that way ever since I was a young child. I never was able to keep my mouth shut when I saw an injustice. And if I saw something that societally was happening that I didn't agree with it, much to my parents' chagrin and to my teacher's chagrin, and they didn't like how precocious I was, but I couldn't help it because I just felt deep in my gut like, well, just because it's been that way doesn't mean that it has to remain that way. Like, just because you say so, why? Why does that have to be law? If it doesn't make sense, and if it's not just, and if it's not right, surely there must be another solution that could be found. And it's something that has been ingrained in me, and that's my authentic truth and my true self. And it didn't make my life easy growing up doing that. But I remember when I was in elementary school, I was in a gifted program, and they said, oh, well, we're going to dissect frogs. And I was a young child, and I loved animals. I wasn't going to dissect a frog. I said, no, I'm not dissecting a frog. And they said, well, everybody's dissecting a frog. It's how you learn. And I said, I guarantee I can learn more by doing studies than cutting open that animal. So I petitioned and appealed, and I got my way. And I wound up getting like an A++ because I went above and beyond and learned far more than I possibly could have ever by cutting open the animal. So, you know, it's just an example of how I really have always advocated on my beliefs, even if it meant like a really painful pushback from authority figures. But it's just the way that I'm wired. I don't do it to be contrarian. I do it because if I see that there's an injustice in the world, I'm going to call it out. Now, fast forward to adulthood, and to my current role as a transformation life coach, as a Reiki master, trainer, teacher, as the owner of a metaphysical shop and a community center for healing and personal development. A big part of my mission is to help people overcome traumas, or to heal and to grow and to become the best version of their own self as possible. Oftentimes people do suffer from traumas, or they haven't been nurtured or nourished in a way that fully empowers them to be the best version of themselves. They may be recovering from illness. They may be maybe they faced a spiritual awakening and now they are blossoming and growing and want to expand and become the best version of themselves. Whatever it may be, it's my power to help empower and to enlift and to uplift them. But my style may come off to some people as surprising. I've been told that I'm very direct. I know that I am. I'm a Sagittarius rising. And even though I'm a Libra sun, which tends to be a peacekeeper and balance and level and to make everybody feel very comfortable and accepted, Sagittarius rising is very direct, but very optimistic and very positive. And I think that both of those are true to me. I will always be honest. I can't lie. I will always be honest, but it's honesty with a purpose to really, truly call something out as I see it and to help you overcome a challenge that you may be facing. Because Lord knows I have faced and overcome so many challenges in my life. One of my mentors is an amazing shaman elder. She's incredible. And during part of my down days, I said to her, I was like, why? Hasn't it been enough? Haven't I faced enough through all that I have been through? Like, haven't I paid my dues? And she looked at me and said, Danielle, if you didn't face these things directly, you would not be able to help other people to overcome them. So you have to go through all of this so that you know what it's like, but you know that you have persevered and that these techniques have helped you. So as you make it through, keep that in mind. Just keep going, because you will be able to help teach other people to overcome those things, because you know what it feels like to be laid off. You know what it feels like to go through a divorce. You know what it feels like to face financial insecurity. You know what it feels like to overcome betrayal. You know how heartbreak feels. You know how emotional abuse feels. You know how to handle certain circumstances. And you can teach other people in that way through those techniques that have helped you heal and grow and to become your best version of yourself. Because quite honestly, I was having a conversation tonight with someone, and had I not gone through so many circumstances of certain specific relationships, I would not be the person that I am today. So I have to express gratitude for every single experience that I've faced up until this point. Even if they were abusive, even if they were trying, even if they were torturous to get through, I persevered and I went through it and I continued and I kept on going. And I emerged victorious, like Shawshank Redemption. He broke through, he crawled through the tunnel of crap, literally, and he emerged in a storm of rain coming down him, and he was free. And that's how it feels. So sometimes you have to work through the crap. You have to push through it, and you have to do the work, and you have to persevere, and you have to keep trying. And if you hit a wall, you have to pivot, and you have to go the other direction. You have to try something else, because failing is not an option. You have to keep on going. And my job, if you're coming to me for advice, is to help you get through it. So sometimes I'm going to come off as being direct, but it's always with your greatest good at heart, because I see where you're headed and I see that down point that you were at, and I'm just going to help in every way that I can to be as honest and direct as I can. So if I see you spiraling out of control in an endless loop of misery where you were just wallowing in self-pity, I know how that feels. And I know that no good is going to come out of it if you stay there. So I'm going to be the one to say to you, it's time to get out of that now. You're going to put on your big boy pants, your big girl panties, and it's going to really take a lot of work, and it's not going to be pretty. But get out of that pity party, and we're going to get through this together. So I'm going to hold you accountable, and you're going to do the work. And we're going to do it together. So stop looking at the top of the mountain. We're just going to look at the first few steps that you're going to take that's going to get you out of this darkness. Because life is a journey, and it takes steps, incremental steps, baby steps. But step by step is going to get you out and heal and to grow and to become a better version of yourself. And that is what personal growth is about. And that is what empowerment is about. It's not some kumbaya, happy, shiny, sunshine rainbows. It's real, raw, authentic truth with love and compassion and understanding that you can do it. And that when you do it, you will feel so freaking proud of yourself. Because nobody did it for you. Nobody handed it to you. Because nobody could hand it to you. Because this is your life. And you're going to do it. And you're going to rise. And you're going to feel proud. And you're going to keep going. You're going to look back and say, I did that. So today's been one of those days. It's a lot of people that are going through a lot of really hard things. But I'm here to tell you that you are not alone. I'm here to help you. Even if you feel like you have nobody else, I'm here to help you. You can do it. It's going to take ugly, messy, hard work that starts from within. But you can do it. So have faith and get ready to work, but it will be worth it because it will lead to a life that you desire and you deserve and that you will be proud of. I'm proud of you. I know that you can do it. I love witnessing growth and miracles every day. And I'm going to be right here cheering you on. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.